General, you've been silent this whole time. What's on your mind? We launched the assault in 7 days' time. With this battle, may you all join me in ending the war, bringing order to the world, and returning the people of Luminor to peaceful and prosperous times. Hold out your hand. How long were you planning to keep this hidden? You have taken risks on the battlefield several times, and all because you had vengeance on your mind. I promised the old general at his grave that I would keep you safe. And then? Then congratulations in advance, General, on your speedy recovery.
Royal Highness, the siege is at hand. Your humble advisor wishes to speak with you.
You have been a valued mentor to me, sir. Whatever you wish to say, just say it. No need to stand on ceremony.
The General has a personal grudge against Lord Chen. On the day of the assault, enemies will die by her hand. But Lord Chen must not be killed. You lead an army of justice. If your first act upon storming the city is killing, people will surely reproach you. And after all, Lord Chen is your uncle.
Sir, Lord Chen killed my father and brothers. The General is not the only person with a grudge against him. The people will argue on my behalf that he deserves to be punished for his unjust crimes of violence. My killing him would still be an act of justice.
But...
So, there's nothing for you to worry about. Sir, if not for the General who spilled the blood of our enemies, we would not have this opportunity now to enter Unipolis. Whether to kill Lord Chen or not is for the General to decide after we enter the city. I will not interfere. On this matter, my mind is made up. I hope you understand, sir.
Your humble advisor understands. I shall obey His Royal Highness's wishes.
You fought a beautiful battle, General. Even before the sun has fully risen, the regime change in Unipolis is complete. With our soldiers at the gates and the writing on the wall, I don't need to spell everything out. He can weigh things for himself. Besides, if the Chief of Command of the Palace Guard knows anything, it is loyalty to one emperor, and one emperor only. He was promoted by my father personally, and it's time he shows his allegiance. He just sent word to me that he has cleared the way for me already, and that as long as I can enter Unipolis, I could go straight to the palace without killing a single soldier. When Lord Chen occupied the throne these past few years, taxes had been oppressive, and the people suffered. Those who care about the good of the nation naturally will make the right choice. I will always make good on my promises to you. A wise bird knows which way the wind is blowing. Besides, they have no other choice. Promise me, no matter what happens in this battle, you'll keep yourself safe. It's precisely because this is the final battle that I need you safe. It wasn't easy to get here, and I need to take Unipolis with you to rule over this land. You have to stay safe. I brought it here from Rigel City. It's from a vintage that they gave in tribute to my father back in the day. Father wasn't much for wine, so he let me have it. If my math is correct, it must have been aging now for 50 years. When this battle's over, I'll give it to you for your celebratory feast. Grip tight your blade. And remember, I am always behind you. Do you want me to kill him? From this moment on, there will be countless people hoping that I kill him, and countless more asking for his life to be spared. Whichever you choose, I will be able to soundly convince the other half. Uncle, the mandate of heaven has never been something one could claim for oneself. Come. Do you recognize this arrow? All those years ago, you had this arrow stuck in your back when you arrived at my city gate. It's a nice day today. Let's go for a walk. I haven't been back here in 5 years now. I wonder how much it's changed. For us to be able to bask in the sun here means everyone in the land is able to bask in the sun in peace. Is that not a good thing? I need to find something. Not a bad guess, except I'm not the one who hid the toy. Tell me, whose toy is this? I was actually here while you and your father argued, but to avoid embarrassing you, I didn't make my presence known. Just like you, I couldn't beat them either, or else I would be perceived to have ambitions for the throne. Being able to seclude myself in Rigel City and worry only about my own problems was the best path for me. Those words are also what I wish to say to you. Whatever had its grip on you, be it enmity or something else, it is scattered to the winds in this moment. From this day on, you do exactly what you want to do. Don't let anything hold you back. With me standing here, whatever it is you want, I will give it to you. How would you like to have me? How would you like to have me? So you're going to leave me here, all by myself, upon this solitary throne? I certainly have not cooped him up in the palace. Otherwise, he wouldn't have come to you. Are you finding this place comfortable? And for me to provide you with 12 husbands to wait on you hand and foot, right? Not allowed. You've always been stubborn. All those years ago, when I rescued you outside the city gate, that arrow plunged into the flesh and bones of your back. When the doctor pulled it out for you, he said that even for the toughest of men to be shot like this, they would cry out in pain. But you didn't make a sound. When you had nightmares, you were like that too. As long as I held your hand, you could sleep soundly. With a new emperor taking the throne, a sacrificial offering ceremony is unavoidable. And, as you know very well, that such a ceremony is always performed by the emperor and empress together. For 100 years, there have been no exceptions. When my father took the throne, he was merely 16. But he still took Empress Anne as his wife in order to properly see the ceremony through. The Ministry of Rites has been busy lately preparing all the necessary items and garments for the ceremony. And they asked me, what about the clothes for the Empress? General, I may be the first ever new monarch in the history of Luminor to complete the sacrificial offering alone. Get a cloak. Your general is drunk. We can't let her just fall asleep like this. Add some more coals to the fire in the room. On such a cold day, why would someone go out to the courtyard to drink cold wine? Are you going to throw up? Fetch a cup of tea. Open your mouth. You were at least a little easier to deal with than in the past. Give me the handkerchief. I'll do it. No need. You can all go. Your general can get grouchy when she sleeps. The slightest noise can wake her, and then she'll be angry for days. Sleep. I have to attend morning court. You can all leave for now. We'll discuss the sacrificial offering another day. General, the night air is heavy with dew. You must have raced over here. Your hair is all wet. So, can you let go? Can you leave me all alone? Last night, I told you that the Ministry of Rites asked me about the ceremonial clothes for the Empress. Actually, what they asked me was, How should we prepare the ceremonial clothes for the general? Although it's never been brought out into the open, this unspoken thing between us is clearly plain for all to see. It's just that before, the war was more pressing, and it wasn't the time for such happy affairs. But now that the land is at peace, it's time for us to decide what we're going to do with our lives. A betrothal. If you don't like the palace chambers, then don't be confined to the palace chambers. With this tiger as my oath, I place you in charge of Luminor's 500,000 troops. No one may deploy the armies without your order. If you like racing horses, then I'll take you to race horses. Your father fought off the desert tribes, securing for Luminor the finest horses and the widest grassy plains. I'll give them all to you. From this day on, you and I sit as equals, the Emperor and the Empress. If giving away the nation was all it took to marry the girl one loves, who would balk at that? Marry me. Since ancient times, emperors have put themselves alone above all others. But I do not wish to be among them. With you here, I never lose. When the snow piles up, I'll take you into the hills to race horses. The plum blossoms back there always bloom in winter, and if you can get close enough, you feel yourself surrounded by their sweet fragrance. Cirrus has been idle these past few days, and he's starting to get fed up with me. This would be a perfect chance to take him out to the hills for a wild hare hunt. Then it will be the new year. According to Luminor tradition, the Empress's coronation ceremony must take place before New Year's Eve. From now on, you'll sleep at my side. I'll be able to hold your hand just by reaching out under the blankets. I'll make sure you fall peacefully to sleep and dream beautiful dreams every night for the rest of your life.